Hello and welcome to my P.U.N.K Gold Pride deck profile. I recently played this deck at locals, got 3 wins and 1 loss. Let's jump right into the deck profile. The main goal of the deck is just to abuse Ze Amin, because a single Ze Amin can pretty much get you anything you want. We are playing 3 Ze Amin because this is Ze Amin, 3 Foxy Tune because this can get you a Sharakusai. Sharakusai can then fusion summon into a copy of Ascending Carp with itself and the Ze Amin. Then you can use the Carp to tribute itself to summon a copy of Vargon as well as a Deer Note. Vargon can then search you a copy of Jam Extreme Session. Then you use Vargon and the Deer Note to synchro summon into a copy of Jam Dragon Drive. Jam Dragon Drive can then search you a copy of Madam Spider, or if you already opened the Madam Spider, you can search a Ghost Ogre. And the Deer Note can special summon back the Vargon or the Ze Amin from your graveyard if it's used as synchro material. Then you can use the Jam Extreme Sessions to special summon the Spider from your hand, and if Spider uses its effect to search a copy of Dangerous Garbu, you can draw a card with Jam Extreme Sessions. Then you can use the Vargon as well as the Madam Spider to Xe summon a copy of Carry. Carry can then send you a Gold Pride monster from your deck to the graveyard and search your Gold Pride spell. So you search a copy of Better Luck Next Time and send yourself a copy of Ball Roller to the graveyard. Better Luck Next Time can then search a Captain Carry. Captain Carry can then special summon itself and search a copy of Start Your Engines. And on your opponent's turn, you can use Start Your Engines, reveal 3 Neon in your deck, special summon 1, and destroy a monster that your opponent just summoned. This is all of a single copy of Ze Amin. It's really nice. Because of this, we are playing 3 Ze Amin, 3 Foxy Tune, because this can either get us Ze Amin or any of the other P.U.N.K monsters that we want. 3 Emergency Teleport, because this is more copies of Ze Amin. 1 Sharakusai, 1 Vargon, 2 copies of Jam Extreme Session, because this isn't bad to draw, because it can draw us 2 cards from our deck. 1 Deer Note, 1 Madam Spider, 1 Dangerous Garbu. I lent this from a friend, so I only have it as a face down right now. 1 Ghost Ogre, because this we can search with the Jam Dragon Drive. 2 Better Luck Next Time. This is a great searcher, and it can draw us a card if a Gold Pride monster returns to the extra deck. This is not just during the end phase if they return with their own effect, but it's also if your opponent bounces a Gold Pride monster with a Typhon, for example. It's a really nice thing that you cannot forget. And then we are playing 1 copy of the Crowd Erupts. This is just in case if we opened our Better Luck Next Time already, because this has to reveal a Gold Pride monster in our hand to search another Gold Pride. So it's not as good as the Better Luck Next Time. Then a single copy of Captain Carry, because we got access to this anyway, and this only has a single card that it wants to search in the deck. And another bad thing is that if you got Fuvarost and you still have a Captain Carry in your deck, and you use the Captain Carry for some reason to Xe summon, and you don't have access to this right now, then you have to special summon the Captain Carry from your deck, and you give your opponent another draw from the deck. A single copy of Start Your Engines, 3 copies of Neon, 1 copy of Remover, I think. I'm not sure how this translates to in English. It's the new Gold Pride Maindeck monster. It's decent, but it's not crazy good. I like to play 2 offs of the Ball Roller and the Nitro Head instead, because this is an 8 that special summons itself, and this also has ways to board break. This isn't as good, but it can get yourself another buddy on the field that you can use for a cool synchro summon, or where you can use it to go into a Nitro Head a little bit easier. It's decent, but it's not warranted at 2. For the non-engine cards, we are playing a few cards that kill Droll and Lockbird, because we don't want to get drolled. We're playing 2 Salesman to declare Droll and Lockbird, or to be used as a board breaker if we go second, 1 Called by the Grave, and a copy of Instant Fusion that can summon a Millennium Eyes. For the hand traps, we are playing the already mentioned Ghost Ogre, because this can be searched with the Jam Dragon Drive, 3 Ash Blossom, and 3 Droll, because I didn't want to play any hand traps that I couldn't use if I draw into them with either the Better Luck Next Time or the Jam Extreme Session, because this draws in the end phase. I cannot set an Imperm that I draw, for example, so I didn't want to play Imperm in this deck. In the extra deck, I'm playing the already mentioned Ascending Carp, Jam Dragon Drive, Carry, Pinballer. This is really cool because your opponent cannot respond to this, and that non-target equips monsters your opponent controls. It's really cool removal. An SP, a Nitro Blaster, a copy of number 38. This should be the Galaxy rank 8 if you own it, but I do not, because otherwise this deck kind of plays into Nibiru. I know Nibiru isn't played as much right now, but a spell negate isn't as viable as a monster negate. So this should be the Galaxy Ice rank 8. One copy of number 68, the Sky Prison. This is decent because it, for example, stops Mitsurugi from getting any summons from the graveyard back. You can stop Malice from doing Death Splash Mages. It's cool. It's not crazy, and it stops yourself as well. But if you just do this as the last part of your combo, it's a fine addition to your end board. One copy of Amazing Dragon. This is a cool board breaker, and it can special summon a punk from your graveyard as well if you don't need to board break. A copy of Psychic End Punisher. Many decks don't have an out for this unless they just crash into you to lower their life points. But Psychic End Punisher is very, very good against most decks, and some decks just straight up don't have an out. One copy of Star Leon. This is removal, and the other Gold Pride Synchro monster is removal as well. It's kind of like in lore that you make this one with Star Leon with a Leon, and this one you make with a remover. Yeah, both of these are decent, but Star Leon is a bit easier to access, and it's frankly a bit better than the other one. And then I'm playing a copy of Mud Dragon as well as a copy of Garura. You could probably already guess which card I am playing in the side deck. In the side deck, I'm playing 3 copies of Dogwood because this deck is horrible in time, sadly. And this gives you a chance to draw into this after it thinning your deck with all the searches that you have, and then the draw in the end phase with the better leg next time. It's decent, and it's kind of mandatory in the deck. Then 3 Lancia because Malice is a deck. 1 copy of World Cellist Guard Dragon Almaduke because this needs 3 link monsters as material. And we are indeed playing Super Poly in our side deck, so this can be a great board breaker against Malice. I played against Malice on locals, and he was a good enough player to only keep 2 link monsters on their side of the field. So yeah, this sadly didn't come up even though I played against Malice, but in theory it's very, very good against Malice because you can use a Super Poly for 3 of their monsters. They can't respond, and this is even decent against link monsters. It like has an effect against link monsters. It doesn't really come up, but it's a big buddy with 3000 attack, and yeah, this is in my side deck just against Malice or other link spam decks. Then I'm on 1 Duster and 1 Lightning Storm because this deck kind of struggles to like skill drain pass, so I have to play something to remove that. And 3 D-Barrier because yeah, it hits quite many decks, and I was scared of pure Mitsurugi at my locals where I played against them in round 1. I wanted to like declare Ritual with this or something, but I didn't even need my side against the Mitsurugi player because the Punk engine without a Joel is pretty good. I won the die roll against him and was able to just Ze Amin through 0 hand traps, so that was very nice. And in game 2 I drew a Joel, and yeah, that was enough as well. Yeah, I wanted to kind of give this deck a last hurrah and finally play this deck because this deck was suggested by a viewer. If you have any decks you want to suggest that I make a video about, then write them in the comments. I am terribly sorry that I'm doing this deck profile so late because there's literally new support coming out soon. This is probably the last hurrah I could give this deck before the new support, but I am very happy that finally my cards arrived. I had quite many problems with shippings that didn't come, and I am happy that I could fulfill your wishes with the Punk Gold Pride deck profile. And a 3-1 isn't too shabby as well. I got 4th place out of 16 players at my locals. And yeah, I think this deck is awesome. It's a lot of fun to play, and I'm hyped for the new support already. If you have any suggestions, as already mentioned, write them down in the comments below. The next video will be about my fiance's Melfi deck, and afterwards I'll probably make a video about my own Labyrinth deck, but you can write any decks in the comment section and I'll make a video about them. Until then, stay safe, have a nice day, and if you want to, you can leave a sub down below. See ya. And now I'm gonna do the Punk Gold Pride combo again. So we normal summon Ze Amin effect, search us a copy of Foxy Tune effect, send a card from our hand to the graveyard and itself, to special summon from our deck a copy of Shirakusai effect. Use these two to summon a copy of Ascending Carp effect, send itself to the graveyard to special summon from our deck a Vargon as well as a Deer Note. Vargon effect to search as a copy of our field spell. Activate the field spell, use these two as material for a Jam Dragon Drive. Then a Jam Dragon Drive effect as well as Deer Note effect. Deer Note's gonna special summon this back. And Jam Dragon Drive is either gonna add us the Ghost Ogre or the Madam Spider effect. Banish one from the graveyard to special summon the Spider effect. Get us the Dangerous Garbu, then this could draw us a card. Then we use these two as material for a copy of Carry effect. Add us a copy of Better Luck Next Time and send a copy of Ball Roller. Activate Better Luck Next Time. Better Luck Next Time is gonna add us a copy of Captain Carry. Special summon Carry effect. It's gonna add us a copy of Start Your Engines. And then in the end phase we have to bounce this. So this goes back to the extra deck. And then we draw a card. Wow, it's a drawn Lockbird, crazy. And then on our opponent's turn, we can use the Start Your Engines to reveal 3 Leon in our deck. Special summon one of them and special summon back the Ball Roller. And then we can use this to synchro summon, or we can use this to fusion summon. And we drew one card with this, we drew one card with this. We've got a targeting negate with this. We could search and Ghost Ogre with this. And yeah, it's a pretty decent endboard, I would say.